All right, when we're doing conversions, we're trying to figure out what one metric would equal if it were converted to another metric. So the first example we're going to look at is 94 centimeters. We're trying to figure out if 94 centimeters equals 9 4/10 millimeters. So first we need to figure out what 94 centimeters is equal to. When looking at our star conversions chart, we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So if I put this in my input-output table, I know that we're going to start with centimeters, and we're going to have a rule, and then it's going to convert into millimeters. So if I have 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters, I know that my rule is going to be times 10, because 1 times 10 is 10. So if I'm looking at trying to figure out how many 94 centimeters is, I can say 94 times 10 is going to be 940. If you notice, you can do 94 times 1, which gives you 94, and then just tack that 0 right there on the end of that number. So 94 centimeters is equal to 940 millimeters. So this problem, in fact, is wrong. It does equal 940 millimeters. So this card would go on the incorrect side of your chart. Let's look at another example here. We have, let's see if I can find one that goes down a couple. All right, it looks like the next one goes down a couple. We have about 2 of those examples, so let's look at one together. We're looking at 2 7/10 meters equals 270 millimeters. All right, well, first we need to figure out how much 2 and 7 meters equals in millimeters. So we know that there's not a meters directly down to millimeters, so we're going to have to go and start with 1 meter, convert it down to centimeters, then convert the centimeters down to millimeters. So if you look at this, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Okay? Oops. So we have our meters. We're going to get a rule, and then we are going to be in centimeters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Looks like the rule here is times 100. But I don't just have 1 meter. I have 2 7/10 meters. My rule is still the same, times 100. So 100 times 2 7/10. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 1 is 7. Fill my placeholder 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Whoops. 2 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 1 is 2. Add that together, I get 0, 0, 7, 2. And I know that 1 digit is behind the decimal, so that's the same for my answer. So 270 centimeters is also equal to 2 7/10 meter. But that's not it, because I'm only in centimeters and I want to go to millimeters. So let's erase this and clear some space for us, because we need to go down to millimeters. So looking at this now, we have centimeters. We know that 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. So centimeters, we're going to come up with a rule, and we're going to go down to millimeters. So we have 1 centimeter equals 10. Our rule is going to be times 10. But we have 270 millimeters. You ask where I got that from? I got it right over here, the number that we found. I just put it right there. Our rule is still times 10. Remember what I said when you're doing times 10? You can do 27 times 1. And then you can add those zeros on the end. That's 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 2. So it equals 2,700 millimeters. In fact, this one is actually incorrect. So that would go on your incorrect column as well.